Hey friends, let's do a quick math lesson this morning. This is something you're familiar with, so it won't take long. Make sure you have your packet turned to this page called Repeated Addition, and it's dice. These little pictures here are supposed to represent dice. Okay, it's talking multiplication as repeated addition. The first one's done for us, but let's look at it together. I see 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3. So how many groups of 3 do I see? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 3. Okay, so I'm going to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 together 5 times. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, adding it together 5 times. I know that 3 plus 3 is 6, and this 3 plus 3 is 6. So if I put 6 and 6 together, that's 12 so far, and I add 3 more, 13, 14, 15. I know that 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 gives me a sum of 15. Okay, if I think as a more mature mathematician, I'm going to think 5 groups of 3, or 5 times 3 equals 15. Awesome job. Let's look at the next group. How many do we have in each group? What did we roll on that die? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm seeing 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. So how many groups of 5 do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 5. So if I were writing a multiplication sentence, I'm supposed to do that right here. I'm going to say 6, and I'm going to let the little multiplication sign, just a little X, say groups of. Then I'm going to say 5. We're talking about 6 times 5, or 6 groups of 5. So if I'm doing addition, I'm going to add that. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. I'm going to do it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals. So these are my add-ins that I'm going to add together, and I'm going to find the sum. And when I multiply my factors, I'm going to find the product. And the sum and the product are going to be the same. That's the great thing about repeated addition, is that it's directly related to multiplication. Here we go. I know that 5 and 5 is 10, and this 5 and 5 is 10, and this 5 and 5 is 10. So I need to think about adding 10 plus 10 plus 10 for a total of 30. Or I could just count by 5s, multiples of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. When I add 5 together 6 times, I get a sum of 30. So when I multiply it together, 6 times 5, I also get 30. This time I call it the product is 30. I bet you can do this one. How many do we see in each group? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many groups do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 groups of 6. So if I'm writing multiplication, I can say 4 groups of 6. That can be read as 4 times 6 equals that product. To find that product, I can use the idea of repeated addition. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And I'm going to find that sum. So if I add these add-ins together, 6 and 6 equals 12. So this 6 and 6 equals 12. So I can think of it as adding 12 and 12. 12 plus 12 is 24. So 4 times 6, that's right. The product is 24. Please complete 1, 2, 3, 4 more problems on your own as you get really, really great at repeated addition, which is nothing more than multiplication. Keep up the good work, guys.